Hello, I'm Roberta Gamble, Partner and Vice President with Frost & Sullivan. And today I'm joined by Axiad co-founder and co-CEO, Bassam Al-Khalidi. Hi Bassam, thank you for joining us today.
Hi Roberta, thank you.
Isn't there an inherent risk in moving so much of your information and operations to the cloud?
Absolutely. What we're talking about here is not only are we going to the cloud, but we're talking about moving your authentication platform to the cloud. That, from a high-level concept, sounds like, well, I'm moving my keys to the kingdom up to the cloud, and therefore I'm inheriting a lot of risk. So the way we addressed it was by creating a virtual private cloud for every customer. So each one of our customers gets their own, think of it almost like their own castle, right? There's no commingling of data, there's no sharing of information, and therefore now you've really moved to the cloud, but you haven't inherited new additional risk.
So I can see how the cloud is now more secure in this scenario, but companies need to give their users access to more than just the cloud. They need to access devices, smartphones, laptops, VPNs. This is forcing IT teams to adopt a patchwork of technologies to address all these different use cases, isn't it?
Absolutely. The current state unfortunately, of a lot of organizations is they've looked to address these business problems or these different use cases with solutions that they could find in the market. Now they have these five or six different products or solutions that they have to integrate together themselves and maintain themselves to address the internal organization need. That organization need it's different depending on who's accessing the data, what's the appropriate risk level for it, what device are they using, are they internal or external customer. So the way that we've tried to address this is by having our platform, again, being that self-contained platform, and having inside of it the capability of addressing all these different needs. So if we take our platform and kind of put a magnifying glass on it and kind of see what's inside it, today, to what companies would have to do on-prem, they would have to have an HSM, a hardware security module, to store their security keys. Then they would have to have a certificate authority or a PKI project to create all these different certificates so that they can deploy to users or devices. Then they would need a credential management system to manage their tokens and their different type of MFA. Then they would need an authentication service to authenticate these different types of authenticators. Axiad Cloud allows our customers to maintain all these services in a locked virtual private cloud, so you can, without having the pain points of integrating it or to set it up or to maintain it. So within less than an hour, all these different products and services that we had mentioned, they're up and running, dedicated to you. So you have, as I had mentioned, the kind of the best of both worlds. You have a secure lockdown platform, and you don't inherit new additional risks by moving your authentication to the cloud.
It sounds like the Axiad solution recognizes all these access points, all these potential vulnerabilities, but is able to secure the user, the devices, information on the cloud without compromising the user experience.
Absolutely.